think the title of this video is just gonna be weed. Let's talk about weed. A lot of people like it, right? Myself included, and a lot of people. I love weed. I'm obsessed with it. I think weed is actually one of the weirdest things in our culture right now. um, since the age of 13, I have watched people film themselves smoking weed. And I've smoked weed while watching people film themselves smoking weed. And that's, I don't know, man. It gets to the point, and a lot of people say this, where you really don't remember what it felt like to not smoke weed. I happen to have a situation where I went away for a while. I went away for a year, and during that time, I was not using weed, and it wasn't a good measure of how I do without it, because my control was just taken away from me, and it wasn't taken away from me in a way that I deem completely productive. And I don't know, I'm not sure. You know, what makes me say that is the environment at the residential school. And you know, it wasn't a bad place or anything. Thank goodness. But people people ruin all types of little things, you know? Um I don't know if it's always been like this, but I feel that the general population is very materialistic, and I feel the majority of people are very materialistic, and it just has more to do with consumerism than anything else. It's it's not people's fault. They're conceited within their materialism and within their anything. I don't want to just start throwing labels out here, but weed is actually very materialistic, and really a lot of the time stoners get that wrong. Um, you know, you think weed like brings people together and shit like that. It does. It brings them together in an artificial way that is materialistic at its root. I mean, how could you justify it? I'm trying to think in my head what justifies it and what makes it not materialistic. Um, I mean, you're literally exchanging materials to make you feel artificially, whether it's naturally occurring or not. You're inducing this. You're inducing a different state of not just altered mind, but an altered state of being. Um, so you're trying to look for an escape, and an escape has a lot to do with materialism. People escape with plenty different materials. People escape with food. People escape with lust, which is would fall under the category of materialism. And people people overindulge in all types of things, and people create vice in all types of things. You know, vice and materialism go hand in hand. Consumerism fuels vice. And I don't know. That's what bugs me about the general population is whether our vices are obvious or not, it's almost worse to be unaware of them. Because, say, I don't know, say like you buy lottery tickets and you think it's okay, you know, like you buy 5 lottery tickets a week and it's just sort of a habit, you know, like some people might smoke cigarettes, some people might drink. You have your lottery tickets. Or, you know, you have, I guess you could apply it with ice cream. I mean, it's not good to eat too much ice cream. But, yeah, man. Weed is like that. And when you fill your everyday life with weed, it sucks. You're just blasting your brain over and over and over. And there's nothing to guide you. For real, like, that's really like becoming lost, I guess. Because you are blinded when you give in to that. Materialism is blind. It doesn't see, it doesn't allow you to see anything that is going to make you feel truly good, right? What's going to solve your problems? It's not weed. Weed has never solved anyone's problems. I can tell you that. Unless it was a fucking cancer patient or a Parkinson's patient. Other than any kind of legitimate medical use, weed has never fucking solved anyone's problems by self-medicating for mental health issues with it. I can almost fucking guarantee you that, man. Weed has never just, you know, opened me up to social scenarios. That's bullshit. You would have to be the most simplistic, no brain, R word fella to fucking actually, for that actually to be true. It doesn't matter whether you believe it. You have to be way less stupid to fucking lie to yourself. And that's the thing, that's why I don't judge people. Because you never know how smart someone is, actually. Um, how they've been educated. That's where a lot of people go wrong. They don't consider things like that. But, you know, that's what's so fucked up about weed, people being uneducated about it. It's really fucked up, man. I mean, I am someone who's addicted to weed. I just smoked weed a few minutes ago. And, it was the last bit of my weed. That's why I'm thinking about this so much. And I guess that's why I'm talking about it. You know, I don't know what I'm really gonna do. And that's me being honest and me being vulnerable. And, you can ask in the comments if I'm okay. You know, I believe in God, so I don't think suicide would ever be an option for me. Um, you know, harming oneself is wrong. I try to take care of myself. Please excuse this room. I'm not actually living here at the moment. Uh, at least not full time. And, yeah, man. I'm a person who struggles with motivation and who struggles with laziness. Um, I'll admit that wholeheartedly, and I don't know, you can think any way about me for doing so. But I honestly don't feel any particular way about admitting it, and hopefully wouldn't feel any particular way if I were to not admit it, you know? Hey man, I'm so high. Isn't it redundant that, I don't know. Weed is a strange thing. It changes how you feel. Changes how you feel, not how you think. It doesn't increase your capacity to think. You could argue that psychedelics do. Um, but weed is a little disorienting, bub. Especially when you've been hammering at home since 13. Yeah, man. Every day. It's been a thing. Um, it's been a bad thing. I'm a little spaced out right now too because I'm tired and shit and not really used to this style of video yet, but I don't know. I hope there are people listening or watching this who can relate. Yeah, if if you're someone who's thinking about trying weed, don't. I swear to God, don't. It's better if you fucking don't. There's nothing good about it that is worth what could, how it could negatively affect you. And anyone who is watching this who is seeing an issue with what I'm saying, I already made the exception for medical use, legitimate medical use. Um, there's nothing unethical, first of all, about me expressing my opinion on this matter. And if that opinion entails me doubting your way of life, that it's sufficient or efficient, I don't know. And honestly, it's not really my place to doubt or to judge. Like I said before, I believe. But it's my opinion that weed is not good for anybody who's not using it for a legitimate medical purpose. And it is really not a good idea for someone who's already depressed, already anxious, um, to try to fix that with weed. That is fucking insane. Anyone who has that idea in their mind is, hopefully you're not spreading that because that is really, really, really bad information to spread. That's really dangerous information to spread. We should actually be getting kids to stop trying weed. I feel stupid about my affliction with it every single day now, honestly. I feel like a loser for it every single day now. And you know, it's really a lot of what perpetuates my ego at this point in my life. Um and it creates this emotional roller coaster that you can never really get off, except for those brief times when you fucking run out, or, somehow things go smoothly and you, like, find a way to sort of regulate it. And then you're still not as productive as you would be able to be without it. I mean, find what works for you, dude. Every person is different. Additional disclaimer, I don't give a fuck about what you do with your life. especially if you're an adult. And I'll probably smoke weed with you if you're a fucking adult. I'm just saying, weed is not good for anybody. Subscribe for more of this content and shorts coming soon. I will get a new phone, and it will not take so long. Please watch all my old shorts. Love them. They actually have been getting so much watching time and stuff, and I really appreciate it. I'm a little wacky, I'm a little zany. Excuse that too if you don't mind. Or if you do mind, you know, you can have one of these. Alright. Good night.